Hey guys, it's Bagels Battles here, and today we're going to be talking about why Ethan is confirmed to be alive, and he will be in the story of Shadows of Rose DLC. So before we get into the video, if you guys could hit that like button, subscribe, join my Discord and Patreon, link in the description, it'd be greatly appreciated. And now, without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, so in this video, I will be listing 10 reasons why Ethan is still alive, and then we will be discussing how he would fit into the story of Shadows of Rose. So, yeah, let's get into it, shall we? Alright, number 1, it did not show Ethan's death on screen. Alright, so we all know this one. So, basically, in the scene where Ethan supposedly dies, it cuts off right before the explosion happens, and I found that quite interesting and sus as well. So, I think there's more going on here than what meets the eye. Alright, moving on, we have number 2, 16 years after he left. Alright. So, in the Shadows of Rose DLC trailer, it says 16 years after he left. And I found that quite interesting, that it didn't just say 16 years after he died. So, that's a little bit sus. And, yeah, moving on to number 3. After credits cutscene. So, this is probably the most known out of all of them. And at the end of Resident Evil Village, there's an after credits cutscene with Rose, if you guys didn't know. And after the cutscene plays out and the car's driving away, you could see a person walking up to the car. And with some camera mods, people have found out that this person walking up to the car is Ethan, with his face, his hoodie, and his calcified hand as well. So, this could be canon, or it could just be a placeholder to make the environment seem less empty, but I think it's canon, alright? Like I said for the first one, there's more here than what meets the eye. Alright. Now, number 4, Michael. So, in the Shadows of Rose DLC trailer, we hear that Rose will be guided by a being who calls himself Michael. So, just listen to this.
Rose, the beloved daughter of the main protagonist Ethan, is now a grown-up main character in this new story mode. In this sequel to the main story of Village, you can experience Rose's struggles with the terrifying powers she was born with. To break free of the curse of her powers, she enters the consciousness of the Megamycete. There, she meets a girl who looks just like her. In this mysterious realm of consciousness, time and space is warped beyond recognition. Rose is guided by a being who calls himself Michael, who might be of assistance with removing her powers. Shadows of Rose is set completely in a third-person perspective. In the realm of consciousness, you won't only face creatures, but the world itself seems to be attacking you. Enjoy the horror of the world itself being your greatest enemy. How will Rose find freedom from her mysterious powers?
So, yeah, this Michael character might be Ethan inside the consciousness of the Megamycete. Now, on to the next and final theory. Number 5, the Duke. So, this one directly correlates with the first theory that I had. So, maybe after the scene cut off, Ethan fell down or fainted or something, and then the Duke saved him and picked him up and got him into his carriage, like he did after Miranda ripped his heart out. And then once they were clear of the area, Duke detonates the bomb like Ethan was going to. Alright, so now we're going to be talking about how this would fit into the story of Shadows of Rose. So, maybe at the beginning of Shadows of Rose, she goes on this quest, not goes on the quest, but she wants to remove her powers. And then this after credits cutscene, I think, takes place sometime around the middle of the DLC is happening, alright? Probably either right before or right after she goes on this quest to remove her powers. And then she sees Ethan walking up to the car, and then she thought that he was dead because of what happened in the Megamycete. Ethan is Michael, alright? That's just what I think about this. So, tell me your thoughts about this situation. And if you want me to give you my full theories for what the Shadows of Rose DLC will be about, and my full predictions for the story, be sure to drop a comment telling me if you guys would like to see that video. And that is all for today. So if you guys enjoyed this video, even in the slightest bit, please be sure to like and subscribe, join my Discord and Patreon, and I'll see you all in the next episode of Bagels Battle.